Today is about inspiration, about connecting.
A lot of companies are using AIMS at the moment.
I think the first thought is it's wonderful to have a lot of people together here and that can share the actual cases.
I have had many interesting chats. I heard excellent contributions.
I believe optimization can be in every corner, and we have the software, we have the partners, and we have the current cases already that could make that happen. We just have to make a next step.
Capacity and capability is really a need for all the companies that work with AIMS. So what I do see is a lot of skills and people that really understand analytics and optimization are needed in all the businesses through all, let's say, our customer level engagements that we see.
I'm a relatively new customer to AIMS. We manage two-tier distribution on behalf of the Xerox business into the SMB, and what we found was that we were not very predictable, and as a consequence of that we needed to improve a number of areas, so forecasting, product mix, availability to improve fill rates, and as a consequence of that we did some work to review the market, and we felt that the AIMS software provided the platform that we needed to provide that optimization. And as we move forward, it will allow us to have a better understanding of what the possibilities are to improve our forecasting.
Well, the challenge is that in our rapidly growth, we have doubled our turnover in the last 10 years. With a lot of sales subsidiaries added to our organization. And we also have a lot of Excel gurus that use Excel as their main purpose. And of course that is not aligned. Everybody has made their own version of how we run the business.
We have never used one system, and therefore we need to streamline that information into one system. The challenge to do that is enormous. We hope that in the future we can use AIMS to further streamline the information, not only for our sales and operation, but also for our distribution and our product life cycles.
All that localization can be done by just addressing together with the decision maker, okay, which points should we make specific for you? Do you want to overrule another expert opinion? Do you even want to overrule existing research? It's your decision. We're just facilitating the whole thing.
We started using AIMS 1 year ago when being faced with a project where we couldn't succeed with basic algorithms. Therefore, we came up with the idea to use optimization, and since I used AIMS during my studies, AIMS was our first address.
Does the platform also provide opportunities to have other areas of challenges where you can use optimization? Do you have any ideas at the moment? Or?
Yeah, definitely. As I told at the beginning, I mostly focused on forecasting and supply chain, but there are so many different topics popping up. For example, the decision where to open or where to buy a store. Totally different. This can be made with AIMS.
So my title is a working title. It's Connecting Business and Optimization. It's not VP of this or whatever. It's a verb. I want to do something. I want to tell a story. I want to work with people to show the beauty, but also try to find out what's out there that they don't understand yet. So how can we support you with partners, with ecosystem, with Gartner research, whatever it is? How can we make sure this is something that you like to do?
So what I presented today was an insight in how I believe organizations could help themselves be better in applying optimization and using AIMS as a technology. What you see a lot of times is that people find it hard to get the first step going. And I believe with a collaborative group, short exercises to really show value, you can drive an organization to innovation.
We're using AIMS to do several things. At the moment we use it for network optimization, but as well for production scheduling. And after these projects will be successfully completed, there are more plans in areas such as inventory optimization. We are keen to remain as a central team with the analytical expertise. We're bringing in people as far as possible with OR expertise, either work experience or from school. Also, in terms of decision science, we are pushing to get our team established with one person already in Europe. We're trying to establish that more, and so really working closely together between supply chain experts and decision science in Europe, and then pushing it out to the business. And so success is breeding success, I would say.
Developing the web UI, developing collaborative data management, developing a complete new engine, and developing the AIMS Cloud platform. The future is going to be determined by the ability of the analytics, the power of analytics to be connected with business, and not from analytics out to business, but from business out to analytics.
And what I learned out of that is that most people would like to go to a hybrid combination, really to build up the expertise themselves as well. But we found out that there's also companies who just don't want to do it themselves and really focus on the outsourcing model.
Longer-term development for AIMS, I think that is on the brink of our customers. We will grow tremendously in the depth and the variety of applications that we can serve our customers with to really leverage business potential.
What I hope will happen is that AIMS becomes the standard for doing optimization, a platform that can be used by anybody, really anybody, young and old.
With all the global macroeconomic and political changes and all the disruptions that are happening, and also the digital world, companies need to change and adapt, need to be lean. AIMS is really a technology that can help you to move forward and stay ahead of your competition. 4 customers spoke about their cases and really showed that with AIMS they can really gain a competitive advantage for the future. So we are ready for it, and we hope that many other companies follow our clients in this journey to bring the benefits of optimization to business.